Good morning. Welcome to Yoga for Slow Mornings, in which we're going to make our mind and body ready for the day. So come in a nice comfortable position, seated, stick your spine straight, do your shoulders up, back and down, and then gently close your eyes. First we're going to tune into our bodies, feel how we just woke up. See how our body feels. Did we wake up with a lot of stress, with a lot of worries about what we have to do for the rest of the day? Or did we have a very good night of sleep and are we very rested and not worried about it? Right now is the time to check in with that. Take a little moment. Sense your body, sense the tension in your body. Ground yourself. Ground yourself to the space, to the room you're in, making us ready for the rest of the day. Slowly become aware of your breath. And see if you can prolong your inhales and exhales. Slowly inhale and long exhales. Now gently open your eyes. We'll start with some small movement today. So first we want to make some cat-cows. So inhale, inhale, chest forward. Exhale, rounding your spine. Inhale, chest forward. And exhale, rounding the spine. One more of these. Inhale, chest forward, look up. And exhale, round your spine. Now inhale, raise your arms up, look up. And exhale, twist to your right side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to your right. Inhale, arms come up. And exhale, twist to your left side. Good, release. Now we're going to make some circles with our shoulders. So we're going to place our hands on top of our shoulders. And then we're going to make some nice big rotations. So really trying to exaggerate the movement here. I'm going to make some big circles, really warming up the shoulders here. Opposite direction. We do a little full body stretch today. Really getting everything ready, all our joints, all the major joints. So, good, release. Shake it out a little bit. Then unwrap your legs. Put your feet together. And we're going to do some small butterfly movement. So grab your feet and just slowly pulsate your knees up and down. Nice butterfly. If you want, you can also try and twist your pelvis a little bit. Turn it inwards and you feel a little bit more of a stretch. And with that you can sort of play and feel and move through it. And see what feels good today, this morning. Maybe you're very stiff. Often in the mornings we're very stiff, so just slowly open them up, wake up your hips. Good. All right. Then we're gonna start in a puppy pose. So come onto your knees, all fours, and then we slowly walk our hands out to the front. Make sure that your knees stay above your pelvis, and then bring your chest toward the ground. And we stay here for 5 rounds of breath. So we really want to connect with our breath in this position, and actually with the rest of all the poses for today. We have a lot of slow poses, holding it longer, Really taking the time to really connect with our body and also with our breath. So stay here for a few more breaths. The direction is pushing your chest forward, really opening up the armpits here. A great opening for the shoulders. Your last breath, inhale. And on exhale, we scoop forward and we come into our swings pose. So we come into our elbows. Our swings, also called Salamba Bhujangasana, and we stay there for 5 rounds of breath as well. Also here you can really play again with how intense you want to make it for yourself. Feel how, especially your lower body this time, will be stretched. Putting some compression there on the spine. So see how much you want to sort of push out from your shoulders. You can make it higher, you can even come up a little bit if you want to. You can just relax. See what feels good. We'll stay here for 2 more rounds of breath. I'm really trying to breathe into that area. So in this case, into your lower back area. Really focus your attention there. Very good. Right, then we come lay down. And we're gonna put our right arm out to the side. And then we're gonna roll over to our right side. Left comes over, left foot comes over, and place it on the back. And our right leg remains straight. And there we stay for another 5 rounds of breath. You should feel a nice stretch now on your inner chest muscles, your pectoralis major, into your scorpion twist. And stay there for 3 more rounds of breath. So really trying to use your breath to not just breathe into the area, but also try and deepen the stretch with it. By bringing our attention, awareness to that spot. Really open up that space. Especially in the morning, you really want to be gentle to our bodies first. So really use your breath to come deeper into it. Very good, last one. And release, coming to the opposite side. Left arm comes out to the side and rolling over to the left. To the right side, sorry. Left leg comes straight and right comes out, over. And we'll stay there. Again, 5 rounds of breath. You can also rest on your head if you want to. A bit more relaxed, or you can keep it a bit more active. See how you feel today. I'm just enjoying the sun rising at the moment here as well. Unfortunately, you guys don't see that really, but you just see the shades of it, I guess. So, hope that's already something. So hopefully you can bring a little sunshine in your inner garden as well today. Take that with you today. Last breath here. Good, slowly release. Now we come into child's pose. So knees met width apart, toes together. Come and sit down. You can have an extended, so your arms in front. If you want to, you can also relax a bit more. Whatever version suits you today. And we're gonna stay there for another 5 rounds of breath. In your child's pose, Balasana. Feel how your hips are really opening in this pose. Breathe into the hip space. Feel your glutes being stretched. Slightly opening the adductor muscles. And last 2 breaths here. And release here. Now come a little bit front, create some space in the back because we're going to lean back in a bit. So we want to have either our feet out to the side and we want to sit inside of it. If that's a bit too much, you can also just put your feet together and come and sit like this in your Vajrasana, or like this in your Virasana. And then we want to lean back, so it becomes a Supta Virasana. And then we want to be like here. You can also stay a little bit more up, whatever works for you. And if it's possible for you, you can also come all the way down. Let's see what's possible for you then. What feels comfortable. It's not about reaching any limits here. It's like way more about feeling in your body, feeling how open it is today, feeling what is available. And really breathe into that area here. 2 more rounds of breath. You should feel a nice stretch in your calves, in your quads, sorry. Maybe also calves, but that will be interesting. So breathe into that space. Last breath. And slowly exhale. Release, come up. And then we twist to the side. So we're going to use this side of our mat. I'm going to come into a little frog pose. So we're going to have our feet out wide as we can, basically. As nice, as wide as feels comfortable. And you want to have your feet basically behind your knees here and pointing out to the side. And then when you have that set, you can slowly come onto your elbows and rest there for 5 rounds of breath as well. Your frog pose, Mandukasana. If you want to, you can also scoop up your pelvis a little bit so you create some anterior tilt. And that way you can slowly lean back. So put your pelvis towards your feet, towards the back. And that way you can intensify the stretch a little bit. And then again, use your breathing here to basically tell your nervous system that, hey, it's okay here. We can just be here comfortably, and just by being aware of it, breathing into it, you will notice that it will open up by itself, and that it will give you more space. So enjoy that. One more round of breath here. Trying to make him really long and deep. And slow exhale. Beautiful release. Now we want to this time scoop our left leg in, rotate it, and we come into our pigeon on that side. So we place our pigeon however far we want to. The more we put it to the front, the more intense the stretch will be. The more we put it back, the less intense it will be. So see where you want to position your front foot. And then our back leg basically comes straight behind there. When you place that, you can slowly walk your feet back, also depending on the stretch, and feel what feels good today. And if you find a nice place, then you want to lower yourself down and breathe there. Stay there for 5 rounds of breath. You should feel a nice stretch here in your left glute, on the outside of your glute. So really trying to breathe into that hip space. Enjoy the birds in the background in the meanwhile. Absorb all that is present. Maybe you hear some sounds in your own room as well. Trying to take it all in, really come grounded in the space. A last breath here. Good, and now we want to lift ourselves up and come into our downward dog. So bring your left foot back and come into your downward dog here. Pedal your feet, walk your dog, 5 rounds of breath again. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And when you're done, when you're ready, come to the other side of pigeon. So this time, right foot comes to the front, right knee comes to your right elbow, and scoop your right foot to the left side. And then your left leg straight, walk it back a little bit, and then slowly walk forward if you're ready. Good, stay there for another 5 rounds of breath. And really breathing into that stretch. Where exactly do you feel it? It's probably somewhere in your right glute right now. But where exactly is it? Trying to really be curious to the stretch. Becoming more curious, we basically increase the resolution in which we can sense our whole bodies and our body awareness. And that will help us tune in and observe and detect when our body needs a rest, when our body needs a break. Maybe our body needs some food somewhere in the day. And when we're more in tune with our body, we become way more aware of these kind of things. So yeah, it's beautiful to do these practices early on in the morning and to really check in with yourself. So one more breath here. And then when we release, we come onto the right side. So then you see your right butt. And then we scoop both our feet forward. And then we come here into our seated forward fold. So Paschimottanasana. So inhale, we want to lengthen ourselves first. Arms come up to the sky. Exhale, fold. And feel the nice stretch in your hamstrings. Again, 5 rounds of breath. You can just grab your shins here. You can also grab your ankles. Whatever is possible. Maybe your big toes. Maybe you can come over your feet. Whatever works for you. And here you can also really use your breathing to go deeper into the stretch. So on an inhale, you want to lengthen yourself. Lengthening that spine. And on an exhale, you want to fall deeper into the stretch, releasing into it. Inhale, you want to lengthen yourself. Coming a bit forward. And exhale, dropping into it. Do 2 more of these by yourself. Good. Now release. This time we want to have our left foot out. Come into a supine position, so laying down on your back. And then our right knee comes in. And with our left hand, we want to twist the right knee to the left side. And keep your right shoulder glued to the mat while doing that. And see how far you can stretch and what is available to you. Keep your head to the right side. You can close your eyes there. And just relax into that stretch. Really feel that twist in your spine. Breathing within the space, feeling how with every breath you open up the body here. can also place your hand out to the side here. It's a bit wet here. I'd rather avoid that. Just like there's some water drips falling down us sometimes. But hey, it's okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. Right, release. Come to the other side. Right leg straight. Left comes over. Use your right hand. And have your left shoulder glued to the mat. And look to the left side. 5 rounds of breath. Your whole spine, your thoracic spine, everything opening up, twisting. Really making us ready for the rest of the day. Especially when you're sitting at a desk. These are great stretches to do because we're often getting this hunched position. So this one works perfectly if we want to create a healthy spine here. One last big round of breath. Good. And release. Coming through Shavasana, last pose, corpse pose. So feet come width apart, hands fall out naturally. Close your eyes. Push your shoulders into the mat. Unclench your jaw. Relax your muscles. And really getting grounded here. Now if you want to stay in the Shavasana for a little longer, you can also just pause this video for a bit. And otherwise enjoy for a little bit. Really taking all the fruits of your practice. How you've been sharpening the mind, becoming aware of your body. And try not to think too much about what you need to do right now, what the day ahead will bring. Really just be present. Trying to let go of every thought here. Just be. And now slowly bring yourself back. Bring your knees in. Maybe give them a nice squeeze as well. Come up to a seated position, however you would like to do that. Trying to keep your eyes closed. Hands calm to your heart center. Gently bow down your head. And have a little moment of gratitude. Gratitude for starting your day but taking care of your body, taking care of your mind, and really setting this great intention and great start of the day. Now gently open your eyes. Thank you so much for being with me here this morning. And yeah, maybe feel free to like, subscribe, all that stuff. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks a lot.